PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you?
Oof. Whoopsie.
TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
This hole is a par 5.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play.
Okay.
The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Well, that was a good strike. Well, after hopefully a couple of sound shots, Rich, these players have just a short wedge into this par 5 second.
The green sits above the player ever so slightly, which makes this third shot a little more difficult. But let's face it, it's a short shot with a short club. A birdie can be expected.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny
There
him.
it is.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Shit.
That's frustrating. Just a short putt remaining here. He's currently tied for second. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Well, fucking, I don't know if it's real or not, but I've
Ooh,
been
you
seeing
like
the
me and
same
thought that
shit
had a
of, like,
chance. And back to the
it's
course
ripped,
with the
but it's
live
like
action.
all the way up here. I'm like,
A
"Ugh."
couple under at this stage. Tied for second place.
Okay. Fuck. Cock.
Very
Ass.
crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Just one off the lead after that hole. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the fifth, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with a driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
This one should find the rough.
It's fine.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Damn.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
That was special.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And with that, that's their fourth birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Well, that's the perfect shape. Just controlling a fade. Ooh, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That got caught up in a few of the branches. And here we are with the third shot. He shares top spot. This one for bogey. Don't mind the look of this. That limits the damage. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Well, that's a handy shot. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, just missed.
Shit.
Putting now for a bogey. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's just inside the range. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Just didn't drop. That's disappointing. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. To the top 5 he goes. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Heck of a round going right now for this player. Has moved well inside the top 10 and continues to move up this leaderboard with 9 holes left. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From about 130 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt from around 18 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 2 under for the day. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Here's HV3. Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 11th.
Out there. Fuck. Yeah,
Nicely done.
Backspin.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
11 feet left to the hole. If it's up, it could be in. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take him to 3 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. 13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here,
Okay.
well, you done good.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice?
God.
This is a par putt.
I'm right there. I mean,
That gets the
ugh.
job done.
Ugh.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Packs
And
and
after
sleep.
that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Eh.
What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This one's tracking. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently in a share of top spot.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
This one from about 160 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Great shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. It was on a good line. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Ew.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Okay.
Bogey putt coming up here. And with that putt, now at 4 under, heading to the final few holes.
and some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Needs to make a move soon. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
Yep.
Great opportunity here for him to drop this putt and get closer to the lead.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
What?
A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away.
This'll be a good bogey.
And there it is.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Currently at -3 for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here on the 17th hole. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, moments don't get much bigger than this. A must-make putt if they want extra holes. Ooh,
Crushing, isn't it?
he played well today. Let's hold this for a 67.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And with it, that concludes his event. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they'd completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
laid him down. I said, I love you. And he goes, I love you too.